Hey, let's do some Kali today. I got a great combination for you that's really good. It's a good fighting combination, and it's actually really simple. And I want to show it to you off of the single stick, and then I'll also show you how to do it on the double stick. So grab your gear and let's get to it. So today's Kali fighting combination is very simple. It's only 3 movements, but these 3 movements cover all of the angles of attack. All the angles you can strike on a stick, okay? Because there's really only 3 angles. You can strike on a diagonal, you can strike on a horizontal, or you can strike on a vertical strike. And that's really it. And then you can do combination attacks with those 3 angles. Now, those are the angles, right? Then we have what's called the numbering of different strikes, right? So that would be like an angle 1 from the forehand side, an angle 2 from the backhand side. And all that stuff there is just for teaching. It's just for organization so that we can transfer the knowledge, the skill, you know, the intellectual from human to human. But at the end of the day, when you're flowing around, sparring around and using this stuff, you're not going to care about, you know, angles 1, 2, 3s and all that stuff. You're just going to be simply looking at striking, or is your opponent striking a diagonal, a horizontal, or a vertical. We keep it very simple. So today's combination is exactly that. We're going to follow that exact order. We're going to strike on our diagonal, come to the backhand horizontal, and then we're going to strike on the vertical right there. And this is going to be a broken vertical, and that puts us right back to the beginning. That's simple. So 1, 2, 3 strikes. Diagonal, horizontal, and vertical. Diagonal, horizontal, and vertical. So very simple. Let's get a couple from the back view. If you want to follow along for a couple of reps. Okay. Right there. Now, when you really understand the application of this simple combination, that's where it really becomes powerful. Now, I don't have access to a regular training partner or, you know, 200,000 training partners that can just come on over to my house and I can teach you and show you all these applications with this. Maybe one day I will, you know, when you decide to come train with me, you know, but you know, maybe in the future I'll have somebody available, and then I'll show you how to really use this this combination and application, and then other ones as well. But for now, let's just practice the combination and get the coordination down, and that way when you get to that application lesson, you'll have it. Let's look at how do we execute this combination with 2 sticks. And so from here, we don't want to necessarily just be up in this chamber like this, because we have the problem here of the elbow right there, right? And you don't want to necessarily bring this in like this, because now you have the problem of the blade, because if these were bolos, you have the problem of the blade, and you have the problem with this weapon is locked, right? You can't get your left weapon out. So we have to make sure that we can strike this in an intelligent way that allows us to keep our body protected, but also keep all of our weaponry available to us, because you might have to renegotiate your tactic at some point. You know, you may be going for this, but you might have to go for something else, right? You might have to switch. It depends. Depends on what's going on. So to work this application, I'm going to take my left hand first. I'm not just going to drop it down like this. I'm going to go across with what's called a circular angle 1. And the reason we're doing that is because now I have something coming into the center line. Okay? And then I can strike my combination. 1, horizontal, vertical. Now watch, as this left hand comes around, I go into my circular 1 with my right hand, and now that sets it up. So I have my 1, my horizontal, and my vertical. Okay? So 1, backhand, vertical. Look at, here's the circular right there. 1, horizontal, vertical. There's the circular. 1, horizontal, vertical. As this comes up, see my right hand's doing the circular right there. 1, horizontal, vertical, okay? And you'll start to be able to get this more fluid. And if you make a mistake in training, that's okay. It's training. This is the place to make your mistakes. Keep practicing until you cannot make that mistake any longer. And just go nice and slow, just like this. I'm going nice and slow, keeping it slow, coordinated. So look, if I needed to, I could switch my strikes now. Right? I can utilize that other hand if I needed to renegotiate it, right? So if I'm swinging here, right, I might have to not extend this strike out. I might just have to keep that hand back and then take the hand or my opponent's strike, counter it with my other hand. So we got to make sure that both weapons in double are free to strike at any time. Okay, so that's why the drill is what the drill is. Okay. All right, there you have it. Have fun with this one. Great fighting combination. Now, not only can you do this with the stick and the bolo, with the long weapon, but you can also do the same combination with the knife, with 2 knives. You can even do this combination with the staff or the spear. Play around with it, experiment, be a little bit of a mad Kali scientist, and let me know down in the comments what you find. All right. If you want to continue your training with me, head over to KaliCenter.com. Go check out my online training programs. I got the links down below. You can also catch me at my next Kali training event. Find out where I'm going. I might be coming somewhere near you, and then you can come and train with me in person. I'd love to meet you, and I'd love to swing some sticks with you. All right. Have a good one. See you next time.